right, so we're going to get into some market stats now. This week's video, we're talking about the city of Alexandria.
Yes.
Each week we cover a different part of Northern Virginia. So far, over the last 3 weeks, we've done Fairfax County, Prince William County. Last week we did Arlington.
What you're looking at right now on the screen is the top sales from October 2021. I want to leave that on the screen for you just so you can kind of get an idea of what prices are going for in the city of Alexandria. As you can see where the zip codes are. So if you're looking at this information and you kind of want to make sense of it. So the city of Alexandria consists of 7 zip codes. In October 2021, the average sales price was $658,000. The number of units sold, the number of home sales was 276. That's down 17% year over year. And then days on market were just above 21 days, so 21.1 days. And that's an increase of 2 days year over year. So not really much of a change in the days on market number. But as you can see, average sales price 658. So that means that we do have a considerable number of VA buyers in the city of Alexandria market. 10% of all the transactions were VA home buyers. The reason why I mention that is because a lot of you all are relocating to a Pentagon or to Fort Belvoir or Andrews or something like that. So you probably want to know like where all the other military people living at. City of Alexandria, 10% total. So just for that region, it's a large number, but when we look at the zip code, you'll see that those are all going to be in certain locations. So you're not going to be living in Old Town, okay? I'm sorry to say.
Not Delray either.
Yes, so there's parts of the city of Alexandria area that are still going to be off limits just because of the average sales price in those particular markets, right? But 10% is still a huge number right there as well. The average sales price is down by 6% year over year, which makes sense because last year was an interesting year coming off of the pandemic. So the numbers, the market was roaring even in this October, November time frame. So just a 6% decrease is, in my opinion, that's a reasonable decrease for this area. The units sold, this is the part right here where the 276 units sold, which is a 17% decrease from last year. This is going to be something that we're going to be watching because this may be a signal that we're actually going back into just a normal market. We normally don't have that many transactions as we go into the winter season. So it's not uncommon, and last year was not a normal year.
Yes, last year was an anomaly. Usually in the winter, we see a decrease in transactions. The business slows down. We did not see that so much last year. And so, although we were hopeful that that would continue, that does not seem to be the case. That's not what the numbers have been showing us over the last few weeks.
That's true.
So it looks like we're going back into a more normal market right now.
And I just want to show you all how the units sold look. So here are the units sold, and as you can see, the Old Town zip code is going to be this 22314 right here. It is one of the largest zip codes. It's also one of the areas that has the most condominiums, right? And so because there's more condos, there's just more transactions in this little large zip code here. And that's where the highest density for the city of Alexandria area is going to be. And as you move out, you have a little bit less sales throughout the area. It'll be interesting to watch this 22305 and also the tip of the 22314 zip code as Amazon continues to move into the Crystal City area, since this is going to be the closest part of the Old Town area that kind of neighbors to the Amazon HQ2 complex. So let's look at one more diagram. I'm just gonna look at the average sales price so you can see like where people are living. The most expensive zip code is 22301 right outside of the
Old Town area. So that's gonna be Delray.
Yeah, and Delray is at 1.04 million. And then the 22305 is going to be the next most expensive zip code. That's going to be $837,000. And then the 2314, which is going to be the Old Town area, is going to be $801,000, which is actually down 19% year over year. And the reason why I want to show you this particular graphic here is just so you can see like where, if you're a military client and you move to the area, you're probably not going to be staying in the zip codes that are right near the Potomac River. So the Potomac River is right here on the eastern side of the 22314 zip code. You're probably not going to be able to afford this particular area here with your VA loan, but there are some inner parts our more eastern part of the city of Alexandria, where we'll see more military clients. So my name is Abraham Walker. This is Crystal Walker, my co-host and wife. So I handle the sales side of the business. Crystal handles the administrative side of the business. So we make up the Ask a Walker team. We do these videos as a way to interview for the job before you meet us. We know how intimate the real estate search process is, and what better way of you knowing who you're going to work with than to jump in on one of these videos, see how we communicate, see our ability to research and be knowledgeable about the area. Because, you know, if you're relocating to the area, or even if you live here, you just don't know a real estate agent, your friend maybe just referred you to somebody. How do you know what that person knows? You really don't, right? And most people just don't know how to interview real estate agents. So we do this channel, we have this channel, we do these videos so that A, you learn more information than you would otherwise know, because we do a lot of research to put these videos together, and B, so you can interview us. So if you like what you see, our contact information is going to be right there in this little ticker thing right here at the bottom right there. There's also a link in the description to our Perfect Home questionnaire. It's a few questions that we ask you to fill out about your upcoming real estate needs. Once you fill that out, you'll get on my schedule, and then we'll schedule a Zoom session. On that Zoom session, it'll last anywhere from 30 minutes to an hour, and I'll answer any questions that you have about relocating to the Northern Virginia area.
Well, thank you so much for watching. We'll be back next week. Have a good one.
Peace.